We are officially through Memorial Day. We are heading into the summer months, which also means that there are some summer makeup trends that I wanted to talk to you about today. I wanted to talk to you about Cosmopolitan's like 7 best summer makeup trends that we're going to be seeing this summer and let you know my honest thoughts and opinions about it. So if you guys are new here, my name is Staci. I feature unfiltered makeup opinions, honest reviews, and tutorials. And if you guys are new here, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button and also ringing your bell so that you get notified when I post new videos. And if you guys don't know what to comment, in the comment section down below, leave a little sun emoji because we're heading into summer. And we're going to talk about the 7 best summer 2024 makeup trends according to Cosmopolitan. And I'm going to give you guys my honest thoughts and opinions on these trends and then also share with you what I think is going to be trending this summer as well. So according to Cosmopolitan, and I will link the article in the description box down below so you guys can check it out. It looks like there are going to be 7 best makeup trends according to experts from Cosmopolitan. And they say one of the first trends that we're going to see really come to life in the summer is going to be colored mascara. Cosmopolitan writes, it's going to be the summer of colorful mascara. It's a quick and easy foolproof way to add an unexpected pop of color to any look. So they gave an example of purple mascara. Now, okay, do I agree with this trend? Honestly, I think that colored mascara is coming back into circulation solely because there have been a lot of brands that have recently come out with colored mascara and it is gaining popularity across social platforms. So I truly believe that this is a trend that we could see definitely in more of the summer months because summer tends to be like the time of more colorful makeup. It tends to be the time where we're a little bit more expressive with our makeup, especially around our eyes because that's the easiest part to make expressive when the rest of our face feels like it's melting off. We have seen a lot of brands release colored mascara. To name a few, some of the brands that we have seen releasing colored mascara would be like the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. They have a purple one and now they have a blue one. I actually would love to try that out. ColourPop has had colored mascaras for a really, really long time. When they released their Hocus Pocus 2 collection, they actually had a purple mascara and I absolutely loved it. It made my green eyes pop. And Benefit, in their Bad Gal Bang mascara, which is one of their best-selling mascaras, they also came out with colored mascara. So I could definitely see this being a trend in summer of 2024 because so many brands have released colorful mascaras right around the launch of like summer season. And I do have to agree with Cosmopolitan that this is a way to really make like a statement eyeshadow look. You could even do just like a very neutral eyeshadow look and then amp it up with a colored mascara. Trend number 2. Blue eyeshadow looks. Cosmopolitan writes that blue eyeshadow is about to be everywhere this summer. You can try an all-over wash of sky blue with a winged eyeliner for a 60s vibe, or you can take it more euphoria with a glitter for a 90s like icy frosty look. And they believe that blue is going to be one of the like main eyeshadows of 2024. I find this kind of weird. I don't know if I particularly agree with this trend because there haven't been a lot of makeup releases that have focused on blue from the beauty brands. That's not to say that maybe makeup artists will incorporate blue somehow on the runway when they're doing shows, but I personally don't believe that this is going to be a trend that we are really going to be seeing because that natural neutral makeup look is still a huge thing and a lot of the consumers today are looking for that more natural makeup look than what they are with that bold, bright blue eye. Brands have not really released anything with like a full spectrum of like blue eyeshadow. We did have the Winter Wonderland palette from Cosmic Brushes that was released, but we really haven't seen any like true blue eyeshadow palette releases, which also leads me to wonder if we are going to see a blue eyeshadow trend or not. Now, I do think we could see a graphic liner trend for the summer. So trend number 3, they predict wet skin. One of the things that is sure, glowy skin will never go out of style, especially for summertime. But in 2024, things are getting glossy, wet, and even a little sticky. Gleaming skin is a look all on its own, whether you've used a dewy foundation that delivers a glass-like skin finish or dabbed a shiny highlighter onto your cheekbones for a targeted effect. Powder is not encouraged. This is another trend that I kind of agree with, but kind of don't agree with, because as somebody who lives in very humid, hot climate in the summertime, the last thing I want is to have my makeup feeling like it's falling off my face. I think that we're going to see more of a trend of natural skin makeup. And honestly, I really feel like we're going to see powder foundations making a comeback just with some of the recent makeup launches that we've seen from brands. I would not be surprised if more of a powder foundation, natural but airbrushed look was going to be incorporated more into makeup styles for the summer of 2024. I don't think that glass skin is it. That glass skin, honestly, was a couple of years ago. Glass skin was very popular, like having very glowy, glossy, dewy skin. And we've actually seen a lot of makeup trends that have actually leaned away from that recently. And they're actually kind of a hybrid where it's your skin, but better. It's not glossy, but it's matte. And I think that's what we're going to see more of this summer. Trend number 4, muted and blurry lips. For the spring summer 2024, a muted 90s minded berry lip in a cool toned berry shade and warm terracotta reds. The key here is to smudge your lip color with your finger instead of applying it straight from the tube or from, whatever. And also opting for a matte formula that has a powder finish. I can definitely see a muted lip, like a blurred lip, being a trend for summer of 2024. Like I said, matte makeup is actually coming back. So like the very glossy, shiny makeup, like glossy lip, glossy face, it's actually kind of heading out the door. And a lot of people have actually started trending more on the side of matte makeup, especially with lipstick. And like I said, terracottas. And like, I honestly think it's going to be either like a terracotta shade or like a mauve shade that's very natural to your own lip tone. And it's just going to blur your lips and make them look fuller and prettier and better. But it's not going to be like this super bright or super dark, grungy lipstick. I definitely think it's going to be in tones that are very similar to the lipstick wearer. Trend number 5, doll blush. If you peep the Honest We Spring Summer 2024 show, then you'll see that the blush trend is going nowhere. It's actually evolved for this summer into a doll-like moment. Not so shocking for the year after Barbie. For inspiration, look to celebs like Sabrina Carpenter and Zendaya for a dusting of pink blush concentrated on the apples of your cheeks. Why are they calling this a doll blush trend? My mom grew up in the 80s and she used to tell me how to apply my blush. And if you guys have ever heard of like Mary Kay, your Mary Kay ladies would be like, dab, dab, dab into your blush and then smile and put it on the balls of your cheeks like this. And you would just put it right here. And then you would have blush right here. That's the doll trend. And I don't know why they're calling it the doll trend. If anything, I think I would like it more if they called it like the 80s blush trend has made a comeback, because that's literally how I was taught how to do my blush. I was born in the 80s. I didn't grow up in the 80s, but that's how a lot of people were taught to do their blush for a very, very long time. Smile and put it on the balls of your cheeks. And you would actually have that like blushy doll trend. But I don't understand why they're calling it the doll blush trend. I don't honestly feel like that, like it's the same trend as what it was in the 80s, just with a different name. I have not seen the doll blush trend. I haven't seen the 80s blush trend like super, super much, but I have heard that it is making a comeback. Now, when I think of like 80s blush though, I don't think of like that bubbly pink shade. And what I mean by that is like a shade like this. I don't think of it as a shade like this, but that's more what this trend is leaning toward at the moment. The color of the year is peach fuzz, and I honestly feel like peach and peach blushes are really making a comeback because of peach fuzz. Like you have, this Georgia blush from Benefit Cosmetics. There's a lot of peach trends going on right now because it's summer, because we're getting into summer. Do I think that we're going to see a lot of cool toned blush shades in summer? I personally don't think so. I don't feel like it's something that we're going to see a lot of. I think we're going to see more of that peachy trend because we've seen a lot of it already in spring of 2024. Going into summer, I think we could still see like on the balls of your cheeks, but I think we could also see the sunburnt trend, but with blush and not that bright, like poppy, bubbly pink that they're predicting we're going to see in summer of 2024. I don't foresee these shades being a huge thing necessarily right now, possibly as we actually get into more of like Christmas time and like winter of 2025. I think that that trend will still be there, but those colors will be used during that time. Trend number 6, matte smoky eyes. And they actually showed a picture of Demi Lovato using a Patrick Ta Major Mattes palette. And this actually really reminded me of like the early 2000s, late 90s when the smoky eye was like really a big thing. And that's what this reminds me of. So the matte smoky eye grungy makeup is making its comeback. And it looks like this could be a trend for the summer. I don't know if I necessarily agree with it for this summer. I definitely think we could see it in more on the runway with makeup looks on the runway because it is a very dramatic makeup look, but I don't think we're going to see it in mainstream. I think the average everyday consumer is going to go with a one and done shade all over the lid that's going to be sparkly, glitzy, and wet. And I can foresee matte smoky eyes really making more of a comeback in the fall with like sultry, grungy tones. I don't think it's going to be something for summer. Usually in summer, people want easy, schlep it on, be done because it's too hot to deal with like having layers of makeup on your face. Trend number 7, holographic makeup. So they write multi-chrome is here, specifically in holographic wipes across the eyes, cheeks, and lips. More is more in this case, so don't hesitate to go for a finished across multiple products like metallic lip glosses paired with glitter eyeshadow in a pink purple shade. And if you need more convincing, douse yourself in glitter. So they're saying iridescence, they are saying holographic makeup, and this is where that graphic liner comes into play. I think we could see a lot of graphic liner over the summer where it's like that bright cobalt blue, but then it's like metallic. I think that we could see a lot of one and done looks with quite possibly metallic across the lid, kind of like what I have today, though my look is a little bit more like not so subtle. But I definitely think that we could see like subtle holographic looks with graphic liner, with some holochromatic eyeshadow. I definitely think that we could see something like that in summer of 2024 because it's easy. It's like taking a very beautiful multi-chrome or duochrome, putting it all over the lid, adding some mascara, and being done with your, your peach cheeks with your little bit of bronze. I definitely think that's something that we could see in summer of 2024, and I definitely think graphic liner could be more of a fun trend in 2024. So those are Cosmopolitan's like predictions for summer of 2024. There you have it, my unfiltered opinions on Cosmopolitan's 7 predictions for summer trends and my thoughts as well. If you guys haven't considered already, please hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and leave me a comment down below. And I hope I get to see you in my next video. Bye!